Hi, welcome to another video. Now, what am I up to today? The green machine is having its MOT. So I've dropped it off at Lyddon. I've now got to walk up there and take a hike up the road and then through the woods to get home. So it's one of those things, I have the means. I've got my camera. Always take your camera with you when you go for a walk, right? Well, in this case, it's a forced walk. I'm having to leave the car. Bye, car. I hope you passed. Every time I drop it off, it always passes. So I've had the car 5 years now, and it's passed its MOT every time. It's probably because he's a good mechanic. Anyway, I'm going to take the trek up the dual carriageway. It's not necessary. Is it a dual carriageway? I don't know. And then once we get in the woods, we'll commence the video. Right, dual carriageway ahead for the walking variety. I'll see you when I get to the top. Car coming. Game on, game on. Wind's well right. Dual carriageway completed. Didn't take me long, actually. Now I've just got to get through the woods. Now, Lyddon, where I dropped the car off, and Wootton, where I live, are probably, as the crow flies, 1.5 miles, not far at all. But when you're walking, you've got to go through all the public footpaths and everything up the dual carriageway. Could take potentially 50 minutes. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I could have taken the bus into Canterbury, then the next one that goes to Folkestone, £4 because of the capped bus fares. I'll get my steps in, won't I? So that's not a bad thing. And then I can take some pictures because the lane starts here. So it's going to be a woodland photography session. It's very unkempt around here, much like all the woods where I live. But I might get a photo opportunity, and this goes to a video I recently watched with, is it Mads Peter Iversen, the Danish chap, and he was saying there's always a shot. And it always inspires me to watch other people, because I then get inspired, because I've been feeling, do I want to do photography? And as a YouTube vlogger, look at this. Do I walk through that? I don't fancy it. I might have to go up here and cut across. Yeah, solid ground. I think they do their dirt bike trials. So we're going to walk across here. I just want to get onto the path without getting all muddy. So yeah, what was I saying? As a YouTube vlogger, then it's quite important to keep the content going, isn't it? Which then means I've got to do some photography. These guys are hardy, who come through here with their dirt bikes and their quads. Ooh, it's getting good. Let's go across here. This is what makes the walk longer, because I've got to sidestep to get onto the public footpath. It's only this section that they do the dirt bikes and quads once we get up here. That's it. So what have I got in store for this walk? Well, if there is always a shot, it's going to be a vista across a countryside, isn't there? Isn't it? The trouble is, it's such a cloudy and overcast day. Some houses, a valley. So not really anything to see at the moment. So what I'll do, I've got quite a walk ahead of me. So rather than, rambling on, even though I'm rambling through the woods, when I see my first scene, I'll set up for the shot. That was a trek. It wasn't particularly pleasant, and the route is just sodden. Look at my feet. Awful. However, I want to get the juices flowing, so I'm going to take a shot of this bride. Is it this? I think this is a byway. With this country, it's not a lane. It's just the byway, isn't it? I'm trying to make words up. But I've got if I can push this to the right-hand third, that's what I'm thinking. And then I've got the field and the farm in the background. My ISO 400, exposure compensation down. .25th of a second. Blowing out. It's just too bright. Put the camera there. Yay! That's 1/3 of the route done. Out of the bridleway. Well, it's a byway. Yeah, see, byway. Comment was posted when I asked that question before. We can have walkers, cyclists, horse riders, carriages, and, I guess, off-road vehicles. You wouldn't want to take a Mini through there, would you? However, we're now onto the proper country lane. This is more my style. Because it was just bleak. There was nothing there. At least by walking up here now, I'll pass a few farms. There are some horses. And, yeah, it's just a bleak day, isn't it? Look at that. I've got some sheep in the field over there. Nice trees going up the lane. Can I make something of that? It looks like something from Heathcliff, Cliff and Wuthering Heights. See, I want to come forward to get that row of trees in, but not have them chopped by this tree. But the closer I get to this tree, I then lose that tree. So I think I'll just come down here a little bit, see if I can't get a shot of the trees. I do like trees. They do something for me. You do something to me, something deep inside. I'm not a big fan of Paul Weller. I liked that song Start by The Jam, and I liked that song I was just singing. But other than that, take him or leave him. Funny how we have our taste, isn't it? There's my scene. Country lane. I might come down a little bit just to, thinking on my feet here. Aperture priority. Need to open it up to give me enough. I've got vibration reduction on. So, f6.3 is a 25th of a second. Country lane shot then, yeah? Yeah, that's alright. I can have that one while I walk on. There's always a shot? Question mark. You tell me. A gap in the hedge. I've got some horses over there. See, I'm seeing the straight lines from the furrows, but yeah, there's not a shot. All the cables and the wires. I suppose had it been kind of a cloudy day, you know, blue skies but with fluffy clouds and stuff, I might have seen something better to take a picture of, but as it happens, I'm just not seeing anything at all. I've got a farm up ahead. I'm going to get some dogs barking up in a minute. That's me, isn't it? That old with the rams. I've got the rams. I'm going to take a picture of that. And only because this is what I do. I take photographs of things like this. Nice. Well, I guess if there is a shot to be had, that was it. Got some kind of prized horned sheep there. There's a lovely old house just in here. And I'm thinking perhaps I'll get some architecture shots, the brickwork. There's always a shot, right? Apparently. Farm scene. Watson's roller. Let's do it. Tell you what, I've been working up a sweat. Emmerdale Farm. Farm scenes. I had a medical this morning. Well, not necessarily a medical. I went for a medical, but they put me on these type 2 diabetes tablets because I love my chocolate, I love my crisps, and I eat too much carbs. Oh, big dog. Hello boy, hello boy, hello boy, what are you doing? Try and be friendly to the thing. But I haven't picked up the diabetes tablets because I just never got round to it. So I turned up for the blood test. And she was like, that's okay, at least you came in and told me. So that's rebooked. But she took my blood pressure, 139/74. Is that good? I think we're supposed to be about 124/80. I think that's the ideal. But she was pleased with it, so, and here I am walking. Anyway, nice brick wall. I think a shot to be had here. It's a shame about that car. Can't do anything about that. Oh yeah, we can get perspectives. We can do perspectives. Let me show you on the live view. I was thinking I might get the brick wall like this, you see, with a bit of the road. That's 80mm, but I didn't like the car. But if I can come back here, I lose the car and I get a bit of the house. That'll work. Country lanes. I love them. Well, I don't know. I want to get more of that country lane in, so that was the one shot. I'm going to panorise it, because that's my word of the week. One shot, two shots, three shots. Nothing in particular, but it just gets more of the road in, doesn't it? Because I only have an 18 to 200 on here. So what am I now? Maybe halfway through the walk. So I might see a few more scenes here. Got a few horses and some nice situated trees in the distance there. I can't make anything special of it. It's just a country scene. Just taking random shots now. Hey, we've got some horses. Do you think they'll come and see me? That's an interesting shot. These are the hoods for the horses, aren't they? It's a farm scene. I want to just capture that. I think it's a strange but true. Get in on the horses, take a few horsey shots. Very nice. With the mist and everything in the background, they look quite nice. I've got quite a few things to look at, actually. There's the hedge going along the bottom there. That's the road that I'm going to be walking on in a minute. So if I was on that road, I wouldn't see this scene. Now, it's very difficult to get detail because it's so bland and grey, but you've got the gnarly tree here, and these old, they could be oaks, because they're all gnarly. I have to do some cloning, and the reason is, we've got this old gnarly tree. That's it. Where is it? Not focusing now. Lovely old gnarly tree, but you've got the hay bales in the background there with the polythene covering. And then I've got these few trees. They look really atmospheric. If I lose the sky, that's what I'm thinking. I'll take a couple of shots of them. Could be good. Could get something out of this. Videography kills the batteries. I charged that up last night. It's looking like it's at about 20%. I've just put this on live view and now I've got one bar. I have spare in my pocket. This is the thing. Just going out for a walk, doing a video, you end up talking more, stopping more. If I was doing just like a landscape photography video, I'd probably be giving you a little bit of bee footage, and then I'd be at the scene, tripod, all set up, like I did at the cliffs. I'm not complaining now. F8, 20th of a second, it's a bit slow. Might be fine now. It's okay. Let's get these trees here. Gosh, they do look eerie and spooky. I wonder if I can do something funky in post-processing with them. The funky trees. It might look good in black and white, actually. That's them. I'm going to do a quick pano to get all 4 of those trees in the shot. Lovely. Right, I'm going to head down that path and get the last leg of this journey done. Looking at the scene from here, it's slightly different. And I'm actually liking the starkness of the trees. Whether the DJI is picking it up or not, I don't know. I'm wondering if I can do something. It looks like there's new birth. Maybe those leaves there are starting to bud. We're mid-February, it's too early for spring. Oh, I can't explain it. I just love the ethereal look of the trees in the foreground. I might zoom in as well. So I'm going to take a batch of pictures. I'm not going to show you me taking them. I think I can get something out of this scene. It might be that I just go down a little further down here. No, I think I'm losing the aspect just on that side. The more I walk down this way, those trees are then getting chopped off. So I'm going to take a couple of tree pictures, and if they're any good, here they are. If they're not any good, you'll see me in the next scene. Wowee! I've always wanted to take pictures of ethereal trees looking like gnarly oaks and twisted branches covered in moss and algae, and I think I achieved one or two really good shots there. So where I started out, and I was thinking, oh, going through that woods with that bog, this is not a very good idea. Those trees have done it for me. I don't know if I'll get anything else, but my mood is lifted. This is good. There's always a shot, right? You were right, Mads. Peter Iverson. I've got 2 more uphills to do. This is the first one. This will plateau. Then I'll drop down Geddings Lane, and it's the long hill back up to the church at Wootton. So we're nearly done. I always say I don't know how long these videos are, and you know, I record the footage and then I edit things out and chop it down, try and make it 15, 20 minutes. But sometimes, for my own pleasure and my own viewing, you know, learning how I'm doing this video processing and stuff like that, I've done some chopping down here, then I might make them longer just so that, you know, I've got something to watch that I'm familiar with. Right, let's get to the top of this hill. And now, that sounds like I'm about to go into my way, eh? And now the adieu. I don't know. I don't know, you know, because, let me show you. Where I've got the house, just there, and the road goes up, that's the old brideway, or the byway that I walked in the previous video. We've got like a figure of X here across the fields, and then a copse trees in the topness in the background. So I'm thinking, do I cover it all in, give myself a nice wide pano right across like that? Let's do the house first. The house in the woods. I like it because it's saying, come over any time. We're always in, and you'll find us. I'm changing the white balance. The auto's doing nasty things to the highlights. That's better. Should have done white balance cloudy all along. Yeah, it's like, come over any time. We've got the White House just by the trees, middle of nowhere. You'll love it. Murder mystery evening, right? Right, I'm going to do a 3 or 4 shot panel. I want to try and capture this, what I can perceive to be a figure of X. Can you see it? It's going up the hill, then it drops down across the field there, goes across the byway, but carries on up towards the A2. I think that'll make a nice shot. I don't know if live view worked there, but I was trying my best to do it. I'm at f8, ISO 400, and it wants a 20th of a second, but I have vibration reduction on. So I don't know, I'm not counting my shots. I'm just taking lots of them. We'll see what that turns out like. So, yeah, a couple of shots from this area. I'll see you when we get back in Wootton. Am I going to make it? I was just walking through here, and you know what was going through my mind? Day of the Triffids. Where they've got like the little runners on the legs, and a long stalk, and a big, beautiful bloom that fires out the stingers that gets people's eyes. And having just walked this whole distance, and feeling like I'm worn out, I thought if I saw a Triffid, I'd have no energy to run from it. Things that go through your mind, right? When you're all alone and walking. Oh, this last hill. I'm out of breath now. But the church is just up there. We can do this. Cheer me on. Come on. Go, go, Judah. I'll see you at the top. We are in the realm of sheeps, and they seem quite friendly. Hey guys, sheepies, hey guys, come and say hello. Hi, hi, come on then. They're showing the sheep, look at them all, coming to say hello. Do they think I'm a shepherd? Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. Hey, maybe that's what the farmer says to them to get them over. Hi guys, hello. Hey, sheeps. I've never had this before, where they all come to you. Hi guys, hello. What a group of jolly looking creatures, aren't you? Oh, cough up. Had to change GoPro, DJI. Hello, say hello. Hi guys. I managed, I scared them away. Hey guys. Come on. They're all going away now. Ah, hey guys. One of them's got a serious cough over there. Well, I got a few sheepy shots, which I'll show you now as I walk on to past the church. I just want to walk through the cutway and conclude the video that way. One last public footpath then. You've seen this in a previous video, this cut through to where I live. Probably another bad idea, simply because muddy. Hashtag mud. I don't know how far I've actually walked today. I think it's about 3 miles, but I'm going to put it on the screen now. I'll do a little Google Maps of the journey, because I started at the garage. Then I walked through the byway, came onto the lane, past the horses, past the trees, up Geddings Lane and into the church. And to this very point now, I've done, on screen, that many miles. Home is just round the corner. I am feeling worn out, to be quite honest. It feels like I've walked. You know, people do like the Lake District and up to the Highlands, and they hike for miles just to get one shot. I really can't get that round my head. If you're at the top of a mountain, you're going to take a lot of shots, aren't you? Don't just focus in on the tarn or the lake, but look at the distance, look at the foreground, look to your right. Look, there's going to be majestic things to take pictures of. Never got it in my head that one would take just one picture. Hey ho, each to their own, right? So, at the risk of getting bogged down again, I don't think I'm going to take any more pictures. I might be the photographer of things, but this is looking bleak. And I don't want to take a picture of mud. Christmas tree growing, ready for the next season. I've got to get through this without falling on my arsicles. So there you go. That's it, I think, for today. I'm going to go indoors, edit this video, apply for more jobs. I need a new job pretty pronto. And potentially do myself some bacon and eggs, because I've not eaten yet. I left the house at 7:30. I don't know what the time is now, but I am flagging. Is that the word? 10:46. I haven't eaten since last night. No, I should have eaten, shouldn't I? Coming up and doing that walk. Not even had a drink yet. Talk about pace yourself. Anyway, I think I'll call it quits. And I will... You know what? I've got loads of pictures for a midweek roll, so watch out on Wednesday, because I'm going to release another midweek camera roll. Talk you through my thought processes, as I always do. Thank you so much for watching, and drop a comment, give me some tips. You guys are good, you give me lots of tips, and I appreciate that. See you in the next one. Bye for now.